Perfect. So thank you very much for being here. And I would love to present our MBA in International Business Management at Ludwigshafen University of Business and Society. So today I will tell a little bit about the top 10, why you definitely have to go with our MBA program. So first of all, of course, we are a state university. So that means you will have a MBA degree from a state university. And this course is also based the student status is like a regular full-time consecutive master student. So you will receive everything what all our full-time students also receive. Okay, that was number one. Course number two, our program is accredited. So we are a state university and all programs have to do this process. We just received the re-accreditations until 2028. And this program is a completely 100% English speaking program. So of course, all applicants must hand in also a proof of the English language which should be at least level B2, to have, of course, this knowledge. By the way, you don't have to have any German language knowledge because you don't need to travel to Ludwigshafen, so you stay where you are and can do everything online. So there's no need for German language knowledge. Okay, point 4 is the program consists of 4 semesters, which are individually also flexible in terms of time. So that means that we provide every module each semester. And if you don't have the time to do it like the schedule is or the curriculum, then we can swap with really no problem 1 or 2 modules into the next semester to keep it flexible. We do the admission twice a year. So the application for the winter semester started already, and the semester will start in end of September, beginning of October, and the admission is until June. Okay, next slide. It is 100% online. So I mentioned it already. Everything is online, including the sessions, the exams, the disputation of your master thesis. You will have a virtual library with all the things you need for your study. Also, we will have at least at the end, the possibility to meet really on site at the graduation night. So that is the only time we will see really in person. Everything else is online, and this is because we have students from all over the world. Point 6. One-to-one supervision. So students are not a number at our university. We've got small groups, around 15 to 20 students plus our double degree students. So there's an intense practical relevance. You can see it. It's just a screenshot of one of our sessions. This is a strategic management session, and students are always live interacting with our profs because the sessions are live. You can see the red button. It's always recorded, so students have the possibility to listen to the sessions afterwards. Okay, next slide, please. Number 8, international lecturers. Of course, we don't have just international students in our programs, but also international lecturers from all over the world. You can see on the left-hand side, 𝘱𝘢𝘪𝘥, who is a professor from the University in Cairo, Egypt. And this is just presentation of the students, which they are doing always in the session marketing. And on the right side, there are just my actual students. They are in their 3rd semester at the moment. And we've got 9 modules in our MBA program. So like scientific work in the first semester, or logistics, marketing. We've got also social competency module with ethics, rhetoric, and creativity. HR is included, management with business simulation games, strategic management, controlling, and international competencies in the third semester, also optional compulsory modules. I hope you can hear me still. Yeah, okay. So the last point why you need to join is our network and exploration trips. So we used to do it quite often before the pandemic. So last one was China to 18. And now we are really, really glad that we can just do it again, visit Scandinavia, our cooperation university in Finland, have a campus tour, visit some some companies around. We'll go also to Copenhagen, Sweden as well. So we will do a round trip through Scandinavia with our students. Really looking forward to this next month. So really, really happy to do that again. And we've got a 10 plus, so like an add-on. You have got the double degree options. So we've got a few double degrees, for example, with Morocco, Sarajevo, or Kosovo, and also with Finland. And we just signed the contract last year. So our students have the possibility to get another MBA degree from our cooperation university. So if it was too quick for you, just summarize everything in 1 minute. Just have the overview of our top 10. Thank you. Next slide. And I'm really, really so glad that one of my students is here today to give you a little bit, the student view. I think it's really, really important. And I would love to introduce Aisha. Aisha, please introduce yourself. Tell everybody how great you are, and maybe just by answering the frequently asked questions over there.
Sure. Happy to be here. Happy to join you all as a present student with Ludwigshafen. So just to give a brief background about myself, I'm Aisha Khan. I have 4 kids, full-time mother. I'm working full-time, as well as started doing joined this program in 2020. So basically I am in my last thesis semester. So my sessions, like if I start with the first question, it's like, what do the sessions look like? Sessions in general, they're like online sessions, and we have like on Fridays evenings and Saturday mornings, which makes it very flexible for someone like me who is working full time, as well as have other priorities like family and kids. So it is manageable to do on Friday evenings and Saturday mornings. And that was like, for me, if I talk only about me, I've been looking for a very long time for a program which was flexible in this way that I don't have to attend any presence lectures or any, it was not a requirement to go anywhere. And Ludwigshafen in this way was the perfect choice. Apart from every plus points, this was for me as a working mother, was the plus point that I can study and continue my education sitting at home and joining the lectures online. How many hours of time I invest? Normally, it's like, it depends with every individual. For me, I invest my weekends in studying because that's the most flexible way for me. But I would suggest that generally, as an average of 6 to 8 hours, it's according to me is good time limit you can give per week. It was when I joined and how I have been working, there have been weeks when I was not able to study, and when there were weekends when I like invested fully. But in my opinion, if somebody wants to invest time, weekly 6 to 8 hours is like good time limit. Like the program allows us all the flexibility is so that there is no hush and rush sort of a feeling that okay, you have to do things and finish it off and ignore your other priorities, because being a working woman, I have my job priorities which I do not want to ignore or that they are neglected in any ways. Therefore, for me, weekends were the suitable, and the flexibility was given to me by this program by this university. In general, it is like we have, as mentioned earlier, we have lectures on Friday evenings and Saturday mornings, and the supervision and organization, like if we have been lucky enough that we have a really good administrator, program administrator, who is always available, who is like, you can just message her WhatsApp. We have groups. We can message her individually in her separate window, and she's always there for you. Even if she's not able to reply about something, she would say, I would come back to you. I would call you about this. The professors, they are very competent. I feel myself privileged that I've been able to like professors like Professor Bush and the Professor Sharma, marketing professor, and the other professors. They are super. They are like, they make you, I joined MBA program. I did my, to be very honest, bachelor's a very long time back in economics and journalism. And it was like MBA was starting from scratch now. So, but the professor made sure that the students, irrelevant from which background they are coming and which educational history they have, that they understand all the concept, and they are in this 2 years time, they are fully prepared for their final master thesis and their field, whatever they want to specialize in this particular. So it's like 5 plus 10 plus points for organization and supervision. Coming to question 4, exams. It was different in such way, like for first semester, if I haven't forgotten anything, if I please add me in, but for the first semester, we had 3 mod, like marketing, scientific work, and then there was ethics. Like for some, like we had to submit our seminar paper, but I believe that there was an ample time, 6 months time, like by the end of, it was the submission was by the end of the semester. So students have enough time to write the papers and submit. Again, there was no rush to submit with the short deadlines. And then there was like for the subjects like ethics, and we have an oral exam, and that was also very, like the professor made sure that we are well prepared, and anybody who has listened the lectures live or maybe after recorded, because the lectures are also being recorded for those, there are others also who are like working side by side, full-time working or doing jobs. So if they are not able to join the lecture on some particular day, they can listen them afterwards and prepare well. So as mentioned, the exams were generally paper submission or oral exam. For social competencies, we had oral exam, and for these subjects like scientific work, HR, or marketing, we had to write the papers. Every semester is different in the way that, like, as I remember that in the first semesters, we had like almost every weekend we had lectures, and the lecture is 3-hour lecture on Friday and 3-hour on Saturday. So it was basically 1.5 hour and then half-hour break, and then again 1.5 hour lecture. Similarly, on Saturday, the same pattern was carried out, but it was Saturdays, it's always in the morning, and Fridays in the evening. So very flexible and manageable. Even if you're working, somebody is working full time, you don't need to neglect any of your work priorities or anything. Then if I have like as mentioned, the supervision organization were also good. Exams, I have explained, it's mainly papers or submission of papers or oral exams. And the last year, as Eva mentioned in her introduction, we had the university had a partnership with 𝘱𝘢𝘪𝘥 University, Finland, which provided us the opportunity to, by doing an extra semester, to get the 𝘱𝘢𝘪 Finland degree, which is also an extra MBA degree in management and entrepreneurship. And I had the opportunity to be part of it. I am in that program as well. So there I am. It's also a very good organized program with the partnership of Ludwigshafen. And it's in this way, I will be attending one more semester with the Finnish University starting this September or August, September sometime. And by the end of year, that semester will be over. And basically, after 5 semesters in total, I would be getting my double degree, a degree from Ludwigshafen, German University, and 𝘱𝘢𝘪 University. In short, or to summarize everything, for me, this program has, I have not regretted for a single moment that why I joined this program. It is my honest opinion, not that if I sitting here or anybody is sitting that I have also given every time, because flexibility, language, English language, because my background is I have been throughout my life, my language or the instruction mode which I have been receiving, it was English. And for me, it was very important to find some program which is purely English. So English language, flexibility which it gives, the availability of professors and the administrator, like Eva being the administrator. It is the best investment anybody could do for his or her future. We all expect or find reasons if we are not progressing in our work life, okay. But I think this is something which we as an individual can invest and looking into keeping in consideration that, okay, this would help us to further develop with our wherever we are working. And so, as mentioned, it's the perfect choice anybody could go for. And if I being a mother of 4 kids, I have 4 kids and all of different ages, and starting from the 17 years old to coming to the last 9 months old, who joined us last year recently. If I can do that, so I believe everybody can do that. It's only the matter of willpower, how you are trying to prioritize things and what is important for me. Yes, in my schedule or according to my routine, my weekends are mostly busy because I don't, but for me, it is mostly I'm studying on weekends. So time slots when my kids are also studying and I'm also studying. So we have this time slot when we are all working, and maybe I was some sort of, you can say, okay, the social life or socializing, but I know this is temporary, and by the time I'm done with my degree, so everything will be back to its origin. I will be having more time to enjoy things, and but this is something which for me, it's the best investment of my life. I would say that I'm investing in my education and my development, and yeah, that's it. I would like to add, and yeah. Any questions are more than welcome.
You, Ayesha, thanks a lot. So the last slide, I think we're running out of time. If you have any other or further questions, please let me know. Just write me a mail and we will schedule an individual e-meeting time slot. So you're more than welcome to write me or call me. Thanks a lot.